We often imagine death accompanied by pain, screams, or a terrifying silence. No one expects that death begins with a laugh. Imagine you are lost in the middle of the desolate Arctic. The temperature is 40 degrees below zero. You are completely exhausted. Suddenly, you feel a freezing cold hand touch your waist. A long finger, exhaustion, begins to tickle you. You start to laugh. At first, it's a natural reflex, but then you realize you can't stop. Your lungs begin to burn. You want to scream for help, but escaping your throat is only a maniacal, wheezing cackle until your heart finally stops beating. Welcome back, everyone. Today, we won't speak of monsters hiding in the closet or under the bed. We are going to the coldest place on earth to meet a creature that kills in the most friendly way possible. The Mahaha. In the culture of the Inuit people in Canada and Greenland, darkness and the freezing cold are constant enemies. But there is something far scarier than the frost. They call it Mahaha. At first glance, the Mahaha looks like a twisted version of a human. It is scrawny, emaciated, skin tight against bone, and the pale blue color of a corpse frozen for days. Its eyes are white, pupilless, staring into your soul through the night. But its most terrifying feature is its smile. The Mahaha is always smiling, a wide ear-to-ear grin that stretches across its pale face, even when hunting. And its weapon, not a knife, not fangs, but fingernails. Mahaha's fingernails are long, jagged, and sharp as razors. But it doesn't use them to tear you apart. It uses them to perform a form of torture that is much more refined and brutal. Tickling. Sounds childish, even funny, right? But in human history, tickle torture is a real punishment, and Mahaha is the master of this art. When Mahaha catches a straggler, it pins them down on the freezing snow. With supernatural strength, it holds the victim tight and begins using its nails to tickle the most sensitive spots: armpits, waist, hips, and the soles of the feet. The victim begins to laugh. The biological mechanism of laughter when tickled is actually a panic reaction of the body. When you laugh continuously, you cannot breathe evenly. The diaphragm spasms continuously, causing intense pain. The brain falls into a state of hypoxia. Mahaha will not stop. It enjoys watching the victim writhe in that forced joy. Eventually, the victim dies of suffocation or cardiac arrest. And this is the most haunting thing the Inuit elders recount. When people find the bodies of the ill-fated, their faces show no sign of pain. They all die in twisted positions, with a frozen smile permanently on their lips. Exactly like the smile of the monster that killed them.
They sleep beneath the permafrost, waiting for the warmth. Do not disturb the ones who hunger.
So, is Mahaha immortal? The answer is no. Although Mahaha possesses horrifying physical strength, its intelligence is inversely proportional to its cruelty. Simply put, it's quite stupid. A famous legend tells of a solitary hunter who encountered Mahaha. When the monster rushed forward with its savage grin, the hunter knew he couldn't outrun it. He thought quickly and shouted, "Wait, before I die, I want one last drink of water." Mahaha, perhaps out of curiosity or arrogance, agreed. The hunter led it to an ice hole by the riverbank and said, "The water down there is delicious. Would you like to try it?" As Mahaha leaned down close to the water's surface to look, the hunter used all his strength to shove it hard from behind. The rushing current beneath the ice swept the monster away forever. This is the greatest lesson in Inuit folk tales. When facing evil, brute strength is meaningless. Only wisdom and calmness will help you survive. Mahaha might just be a story to scare children into not wandering too far. Or it's how the ancients explained the phenomenon of hypothermia, where victims sometimes exhibit paradoxical undressing and smile before freezing to death. But whether real or imagined, the image of a demon wandering the blizzard, seeking the sound of laughter in death, remains one of the Arctic's most terrifying nightmares. Next time, if you hear a giggle in the dark, don't rush to laugh back. Mahaha might be right behind you. If you found this video interesting or scary enough, please hit like and subscribe. Turn on notifications so you don't miss out on mysterious creatures that might be hiding right in your area. And for now, stay warm and don't get tickled. Goodbye.